This is your Utica Comets pregame show with Eyewitness News Sports Director David Edelstein. Utica Comets face-off.
We're starting to get back into a bit of a routine here now as the Comets are back in action tonight. Welcome to Comets Face-Off. I'm David Edelstein. Comets didn't play for an entire month while the players followed COVID-19 protocols, but tonight Utica plays its third game in 5 days, part of a series of 4 in 6. The Syracuse Crunch are in town for a makeup of one of the Comets' 10 postponed games from March. It's the second of 3 games in a row between these teams, and when Utica finally returned to action on Friday, the Comets hosted the Rochester Americans. Here it's period 1 as we look back. A pass through the legs off the boards to Mitch Elliott off the post. Take another look in slow-mo. Utica had twice as many shots as Rochester in the first frame, including this one, but was down 1-0 at the first intermission. So now early in the second, Sam Annis is back from the Blues taxi squad. He gets this one. What a move over to John Stevens with the backhand in the corner. Remember, Annis led the American Hockey League in assists last season. He gets one there, so it's tied at 1. 10 minutes later, still period 2. Annis takes this on the side. We've seen this before. This time it's Gadjevic there in front. He's been crashing the net all season. Now the Comets have a 1-goal lead. Annis actually joked after the game that this is becoming his signature move, as we've seen him do that with many players right in front of the net from him shooting from the right side. Rochester did tie it up, though, and then took the lead in the third, and the Comets fall 4-2 in their first game back. Comets head coach Trent Cole had said he really was not focused on winning that game as much as he was making sure his players were able to be healthy to get through a full hockey game. It was a tough game the next day at Syracuse. Joel Hofer made his first start as a Comet, and he had a few good saves early on. Right there, he has one early in the game. He had a few highlight reel saves throughout it as he was down from the Blues taxi squad as well. 2-0 at the first break, though. Then we go to period 2. Jack Rathbone, he calls this his signature move from the back. He's kind of in the left side of your screen there. Look at it again. A slam all the way into the back of the net. His second professional goal, but that's all Utica would get. The Comets fall 5-1 on Saturday. So back in action with 2 losses, Utica falls to 4th place in the North Division by points percentage. The Comets, of course, finally in double digits for games played. They're bookended by their 2 most common opponents this year, the Crunch and the Americans. Let's look at team comparisons for tonight. The teams are even with 2 wins, 2 losses against each other this season. The really stark difference between these 2 teams is seen in scoring. Syracuse with 14 more goals scored than allowed this year. Utica with 1 more allowed than it has scored. Both power plays for each team are in the top 3 in the North Division by percentage, but middle of the road for the whole league. And the Comets have played 6 less games than the Crunch, yet have more power play goals on fewer opportunities, which is to their advantage. The penalty kills are right there with each other too, but they're in the bottom 3 of the division and bottom 3rd of the league. Near names that have made it all happen for Utica. We've talked about Gadjevic leading in goals. He's averaging a goal a game now over his last 8. That helps him lead in points. And last year's league assists leader, Sam Annis, leads Utica with 9 assists. Go figure. Those make up all of his points, too. He hasn't scored this season. The Comets are happy to have him back, though. He contributes the most to scoring when he plays, and Gadjevic leads in putting the puck on net, creating opportunities both for himself and also some rebounds for others to jump on. He says everything's just flowing for him this year, and he's crashing the net a lot more than in the past. And looking at the Crunch, well, let's just say 22-year-old Boris Tkachuk is seemingly the key to the engine. Right there we see points. We could also add the other 4 to the screen too, because you're going to see his name for all those points, goals, assists, points per game, and shots. Alex Bray-Belay would have otherwise have the team goals and shots leader, but he was called up to the Lightning yesterday to fill in for an injury, so we won't be seeing him. So those are the guys who have been making an impact through the first half of the season. Names we've heard quite a bit. After the break, we'll speak with one Comets player who's played just 6 games so far, but is already making a name for himself. Defenseman Jack Rathbone joins us after the break.